Well, good morning, everybody. Jeff Slakey and Spencer Hughes here on the Daybreak Show. On the phone line, we've talked to her often over the years, but we've talked to her over the years about big Easter egg gatherings. This year is a little different. Kim Morris is on the phone with us. Good morning, Kim.
Good morning.
Thanks for being on with me and trying to remind folks that Sunday is Easter. It's amazing to think. There's been a lot of us, of course, focusing our attention on other things, including coronavirus, but it is still a time to remember that Easter is this Sunday. You've put on, over the week, we've had the Mason County Egg Hunt going on. I'll put links to that in the show notes where you can find that. It still goes on through the 11th, but there's a couple of other events that we want to talk about, and one of them is today, this evening, from 6 to 8 at our community credit union. Tell us about what tonight is all about.
What tonight is all about is we are going to be handing out eggs, treat bags with 10 eggs that you can hide at home, and there'll be a thing of Play-Doh and various coupons from businesses in the special bags. In the bags, and there'll be special bags for your teenagers, so your teenagers aren't forgotten. Our goal is just to just bring Easter to the families, and I know a lot of families right now with not being able to work are trying to figure out how to do Easter for their kids, so we're trying to help the community. This
is a cool thing. The Easter Bunny's going to be there, so the kids will be able to see the Easter Bunny. And I know in my family, we usually have very large gatherings or go to Easter egg hunts, and it's just so different now that we are thinking of different ways to do this. And this has been a great one here at our community credit union from 6 to 8 this evening. Our community credit union on Olympic Highway North up on the hill. It's that one, right?
Yes.
Okay. So people are able to drive by, and everything's been safe as I read in the details here. Eggs have been sanitized. Nothing has been touched for 3 days. Before you start handing them out. The health department will be there as well. They've been talking with you and working with you to make sure everything's safe. How's the business response been?
Well, Walmart made a huge donation, so we would be able to provide items for the teens, so the teens weren't left out.
That's great.
And then McDonald's donated a box of dessert cards to put in each one of the bags. And then we have various things from other businesses such as Shelton Cinemas, the Outback, Applebee's, and a few others.
Oh, that's great.
And the health department isn't going to be there at the event. However, we had to get permission from our local officials. We had to get permission from the health department. This is a stay-in-your-car event. You have to stay in your car. You cannot leave your car. You cannot get outside. You can't open your door and step outside. You have to stay in your car. That is a must.
Okay.
You will open your trunk, and we will put the bags. We'll ask you how many kids you have, and then we'll put the bags in your trunk. If you're not able to open your trunk, we will hand them to you with a box, and you can grab your bags out of the box. This will be no hand-to-hand contact. We will be very strict on social distancing. When I'm doing the eggs, while I'm filling the bags, I'm wearing a mask and gloves just to take extra safety precautions. The health department's been very strict with us, treating it like the food banks are treating handing out food.
Yeah, sure. That makes sense. But good that they're letting you do this. It's really a great thing to remind folks, again, that it's Easter this weekend. On tomorrow, on Saturday, at the Hub Center in Belfair, this is happening as well from 12 to 3, so we're not leaving out the north end of the county.
Yeah, the north end of the county is also getting the bags, and then we prepared bags to go out to the Matlock Food Bank for the people that receive food there. We went off the numbers they gave us, so hopefully people don't just run out there.
Sure.
Because they only have as many as they do food for out there. And then Hood Canal is going to, they have bags, and they have bags, so Hood Canal has received their bags, and they went out with the school lunch program.
Okay. Well, Kim, I do really appreciate you still getting involved in the community and helping to take the minds off of some of the things that are going on right now. It's definitely a tough time, but we're seeing a lot of community spirit and a lot of community involvement. It's amazing to think that the Sunday is Easter Sunday. Shelton Easter Smiles, you can find it on Facebook. We'll put the links to it. It is tonight from 6 to 8 at the Our Community Credit Union on Olympic Highway North. Tomorrow, Saturday, from noon to 3 at the Hub Center in Belfair. As it's Easter Smiles is the title of that event. I'll put both of these in the links and the show notes. And again, Kim Morris in here on the phone line from Armstrong Racing. It's always nice talking with you, Kim, and it's always fun to hear all the fun things you're doing for the community.
Well, thank you, and thank you for your time.
Thank you, and happy Easter.
You too.